Yo, what is really good, people? It's your boy Admin TV in the building, and yep, you already see it. Another some more Smash news, Smash related news with the Switch. So the Switch is gonna have GameCube support for the virtual console GameCube support. So we're gonna be able to buy GameCube games on the Switch's virtual console. They're saying that there's gonna be Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, and most importantly, Super Smash Bros. Melee, or however you want to pronounce it. But yeah, apparently there's going to be like an updated version. Let's just read through the article and you can, yeah, look at it yourself basically. Hold on, let me get this. Yeah, so the Nintendo Switch will be able to play GameCube games via the Virtual Console service. 3 separate sources have confirmed to Eurogamer. GameCube support already tested and working. We understand 3 Nintendo games already being prepared for Switch. Those games are Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, and Super Smash Bros. Melee. Wii U, and 3DS all offered a Virtual Console service for downloading games released earlier. Nintendo hardware Switch will be no different. And the number of platforms before being offered on the Nintendo Switch Virtual Console Live has been nailed down. We've heard that there should be an upgrade program similar to that available on the Wii U. The earlier process purchases of Virtual Console NES games can be upgraded for a small fee rather than being bought again at full price. One thing that I have a problem with though regarding that is that we should, if our Nintendo Network ID is connected, it should automatically be free for us to download. Like, why do we have to pay even anything? But anyway, we've heard some Nintendo Switch Virtual Consoles being engineered by Nintendo European Research and Development Nerd, the studio behind the recent NES Mini micro console, which sold out in many stores ahead of Christmas. Up next, I feel sorry for people that didn't get none of those. Up next is on the slate. A version of the GameCube Animal Crossing is currently being tested for potential release. Animal Crossing is particularly interesting as it includes more than a dozen NES classics such as Donkey Kong, Mario and Zelda to be obtained and play within a game. Impressively, we've heard that the support of these games are currently in Animal Crossing Virtual Crossing build and working, so if all goes to plan, you'll be able to play it as emulated NES games with an emulated GameCube game on the Switch. On the bus. Mad ting. Nintendo is also looking for a Switch support for the Wii U's GameCube controller adapter peripheral. Nigga, I can't speak. But yes, they're gonna do it. They have to. Like, I'm not playing GameCube games. I want to play GameCube games with my GameCube controller. I want to play Smash 3DS with my GameCube controller. I want to play Smash Melee with a GameCube controller. So they need to do that. Yeah, it's gonna work. Trust me, they're bringing it. No doubts about it. Fans have been asking for GameCube titles being made on the Virtual Console for years now, so why now Switch increases power from Wii U? It's certainly a factor. Digital Foundry actually ran tests to see if the GameCube Dolphin emulator runs on NVIDIA Tegra Mobile 1 technology or Tegra X1 mobile technology, the crispest which powers the cheapest which powers Switch. The results were promising and suggested the Switch should be able to run each game at least as well as the original state. How much better, of course, will depend on Switch's final hardware. Cool. Another big push behind GameCube Virtual Console here was Nintendo continuing to make Super Smash Bros. Melee easily playable. 15 years from the initial release, Melee is still a huge popular game in the esports scene, which is a regular major draw at huge competitions such as EVO. Melee is easily available via Switch Virtual Console will help matters rather than relying on aging hardware or third-party emulation. Nintendo declined to comment. Yeah, so basically, boom. The fact that they're even talking about Melee being in a competitive scene shows that the adapter is gonna work. So people are going to be bringing their Nintendo Switches to play Melee at tournaments. That's how it's going to go down. And then Boom, that's cool. If that's the case, then all we need is like Nintendo Switches, because we need you got the Nintendo Switch that can play both the Super Smash Bros for Switch, the Definitive Edition one with added characters, probably about 3 at minimum I think, but and then you've got Melee as well, which might even be able to play better depending on the hardware, how the hardware is for the Nintendo Switch at its final form. But yeah, boom, that's really all I have to say for now. Check back next time for some more Smash Switch news, and that is about it. Oh yeah, one thing I have to add, so basically they're trying to say that the Wii U was powerful enough to run Wii games but not Nintendo GameCube games. What? Are you trying to tell me that the GameCube was more powerful than the Wii? That's what it sounds like they're saying. That's what, but anyway, it is what it is. I won't be surprised to be honest if the GameCube is more powerful than the Wii. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace. I wonder if they're gonna have Super Smash Bros. Both for the Virtual Console and the Wii.